Hi, and welcome back to the second part of the Successful Marketing Summit. This is my second interview, as I said, with Johan T Gustafsson. Johan, thank you so much. The first session was like awesome, and now you'll go into the depth of like how to really build an MLM marketing team and how to set up your business and stuff like that. And I'm really, really excited to see what you have to share. So Johan, please take it away.
Thank you so much, Mats. This is a few steps that are included in our trainings that we do in our business. It's not everything. It's a few steps of it, and I think this is the most important ones I'm gonna give you at this session. So let's rock on here. The 5 steps to succeed, what I think is based on to focus on the products. We need to focus on customers. We have to think this is a relationship business. This is not, I need to sell to everybody. Focus on to build relationships, and a lot of things gonna work more by itself then. Think about long term. It's not a quick rich system. But it's a very stable business if you do it by the book. And if you're going to do it by the book, you need to have a system to work with, a proven system that build everything that's based in the MLM business. So when I talk about focus on the products, we need to have a real value on the product. So ask yourself, if you work with MLM, do you have a real product but a real value? That's the third thing. The other thing is that a value that is strong enough for you to buy the product. If you're gonna sell the product to someone, to everybody else, you need to be one of the customers and buy the product for yourself. Then, can you buy it as a customer? Is it possible inside the MLM system to only be a customer and you get a great value as a customer? Would you buy the product even if you didn't make any money to recommend it to others? And this is I think it is the most important thing here, because it is one thing to buy the product because you are a MLM networker, but it's better to be a seller or a networker when you from the beginning love and like the product. So should you buy the product even if you didn't make any money to sell it to others, then you have found the correct product, I think. Is it a consumer product or a product that a customer want to buy each month? We need to have something that is monthly term. It's a monthly term process for the customers. If you not have a product there, the customer can buy it and need to buy it every month. Then you can start up to find new customers, and you don't have some, you cannot sell more than one time to the same customer, and that's not workable. So have a consumer product or a product that a customer wants to buy each month is very important. And last but not the smallest, what I say, is the product better and cheaper than similar products on the market? So take a check on your products and see if you can compare what I have said now and see if there is. So this is what I think is one of the most important thing, the product is number one. And the next step is about the customers. People who like the product do not have to sell the product. They can easily just tell others people to why they buy the product for themselves. And what I mean with that, if you focus to have people who want to sell the products, you need to have people who like to sell products, and you need to have people who have some skills on how you do in the sales process and everything. But if you have people who are connected to the product, who like the product, they don't have to sell the product. The easy part here is just to tell other people why you have bought the product for yourself. And that means that everyone can become a customer if they see a value in the product. In business, I have worked with many years ago. We didn't focus. I talked with it in the last part here. I didn't focus on the product, so we just focused to put people into the business. And the problem is that the most people out there do not see themselves as a seller. So if you start up and just talking about business, you have to do a lot of presentations before you get someone to want to jump into your business. But if you focus on customers, you don't think about that people need to have some skills to sell the products, because we have a system that educate people on that. So it's better to focus on the customer first, and then when you have a lot of customers who monthly buy the product, then you can start educate people by the system. It's also a risk for you and for the company if there are no customers, if the only network people in the business, because a network without focus on the product can easily be moved. And this is you can compare it to a lot of things. The car business, of course. If you work on Volvo and you build a great sales team on Volvo, what's happened when Toyota called you and said, you know, Mats, I know you're very good to sell Volvo. If you come to us, you can start to sell Toyota instead. And if you have a network that is focused on to sell products and build business, you don't need to, you don't connect it to Volvo. So what happened is you can take your whole network and just move it to Toyota and start up and work to sell Toyotas instead. But the problem is 1 year after that, you're gonna have a call from Volkswagen and they want to hire you and move your team over to Volkswagen. The problem there is that the new people who have started up in the business the last year, then they are not going to be any successful at all, because they only follow the leaders, follow the teams. So you need to have to focus on the product and focus on the customers. So in my business, if someone called me and said, can you take your team and move to another product? I'm going to say no, because everyone who works with me in my team, in my business, they are not there for the business from the beginning. They're there because they have understand the value of the product. So I cannot move people from the business without at this point, because they are here from the beginning for the product. Then you have to think about this one is about relationships. People like to buy from people they like, and people also want to do business with people they like. So if you focus on relationships and just talk about your friends and you are there for them, then you can easier share why you buy the product for yourself. And if they don't want to buy it, that's not a problem, because you want to take care of your relationships. It's also much easier to maintain the customers if you have a good relationship with your customers. So don't think that MLM is a system that works as regular sales business branches, as car sales and everything, because you need to focus on your relationships. Sometimes people also call it relationships marketing. This is multi-level marketing, of course, network marketing, but I also call it sometimes relation marketing, relationships marketing. So this is the step, and I take this next one. This is about long term. It's gonna take at least 3 to 5 years, and you have to do something or do a couple of things every day for the coming at least 3 to 5 years to be great successful in multi-level marketing, in network marketing. And why this is important for me to tell you is because a lot of scam system, a lot of illegal system, and a lot of not good system. A lot of people, a lot of people think it's about get a quick rich system, because they talk about you only need to find 2 people who like to do this business with you, and then you help these 2 people to do the same thing that you do. And when you have done it, you can go home, you can sit down in your sofa, you can watch TV, and you're gonna be rich. And it's not working like that. MLM is a long-term sales method. It's not a quick rich system, and you need to be there with your time over at least 3 to 5 years for have it up and running. Yeah. And the next part is the system. Everything in MLM is workable because it is a proven system that everyone in the team have to follow. You don't need to follow it if you talk with the company, but if you're going to have the same results that all the famous and successful people have in MLM, you need to have a system, and you need to follow the system, and you need to duplicate the system. You need to train people to follow the system. The system that you work with need to be easy for everyone to jump in and follow, because the system is the foundation for your leverage, and the system build the ground, the foundation for you. So if you have a system that have some kind of level for people, that you need to have some knowledge on some kind of level, that's not a proven system. The system need to start up from the basic skills you need, and then for every step you take on the ladder inside your business, you're gonna get more and more information, more and more education. So the system has to start at a basic level, and once you read a new level, you can climb on the ladder and get more information, and at some point you're gonna have to get some leadership skills to train others too, but it's built in the system. So it should also be easy to train new sellers for you, so you don't have to be there with your time 24 hours a day. It should be easy. So the system need to have some place that your team can go to and educate them for themselves. And it's also about to follow and duplicate what works for others. Don't try to find a new way to do it on. Because people in the business, inside the system, they have built it for 10, 15 years. And if it works for 10, 15 years, it's going to work for 10 to 15 more years. So what they do and how they do it, that works. So listen to the people who have been successful inside your business and do exactly the same thing that they do. Copy what works for them, and you're gonna have the same results or similar results that your team leaders have today. So this is about the proven system. Now I'm gonna get a quick recap here to the basics, because this is the ground, the foundation that I recommend you to work from. First of all, find the right product. It's going to be a product that you like to buy, and buy the product and do it monthly. Tell other people why you monthly buy the product, of course, and if people are interested to get more information, conduct a presentation for them and talk about all the benefits about the product. After that, help these people who want to become customers. And this is very important. All of the people you talk with are not going to be your customers. From start, maybe 2 or 3 people, about 10 people like to be customers from the beginning. And once your skills being better and better to talk about in this kind of steps in the system, you get more and more people, about 50-60% want to join to be customers. So help people, these people who want to be customers, and then you have to nurture your customers. You have to take care of them. You have to give them what they need to have to stay as customers, because it's much better to focus on the customers you already have and nurture them so they stay as customers and they continue to buy the products every month, instead of found new customers, because you have to go through a couple of steps before they can be customers. And then when you have customers who really are great customers and they buy the product every month, you can ask these people if they know someone else who maybe could have a need to buy the product. And you can also help these people, the customers who want to become sellers, and give a sales presentation for these people. And then, at least, you need to educate your new salespeople by the system. Use the system to educate your new salespeople. And what you educate them to is they're gonna do exactly the same as you have done. What I mean with that, they need to have focus on the product. They need to buy the product monthly. They need to be trained how to tell other people about the product, etc., etc. So this is the steps I have worked with since 2011 when I started to be salespeople in my MLM business. And today, with my friends and our team, we have about, just only in Sweden, we have about 7,000 happy customers. And now we're going to go outside of Sweden. We have already started to build in Denmark. We have built in Åland, Finland maybe soon. And I also going to start to to get our product and our business out on the English market with London as a center. We also have people in Spain. We have people in Greece, in other countries too. So, but start small within your country, within your town, and then you can grow the business to more cities and other countries. I'm gonna just give you a quick thing about my product. I'm not gonna tell you what my product is, because I'm here to talk about the MLM market, and I'm here to talk about to educate you about how to work with MLM. So this is, you can use all this knowledge and all these skills you can use in which MLM business you are in. Of course, they have to fit in what I have talked about, of course. But in my MLM business, I can say we have a product that I value with over time 12 times the price. And why it works so well with it is because we have the most of people who buy the product is only customers. We have only 2% of networkers in our team here. So 98%, over 98% of all these 17,000 people are only customers. Only 2% of these people have decided to work with it and follow the system. We have a proven system that works for all, and we have a digital education platform with basic step-by-step instructions. So everyone who wants to work with us can jump into the system, and they can start with the basic step-by-steps, and they gonna grow with the business. And when they get a new step on the ladder, we're gonna jump up a level in training and education too. So with this, I just to give an open spot for you, because I have a few spots left. If you want to work with me, you can do it, but it's only by application, because I'm very, very decided to do this with the right people. Of course, you need to like the product, you need to understand the product, but the business for itself is only by application. So if you are interested in it, interested to work with me, you can send a mail to application@treesofwealth.net, and I'm gonna in a couple of days get back to you with an application form. And after that, I'm gonna give you a presentation about the product, exactly how it works, and then you can decide that if you want to continue to work with me. But I open up a few spots for it. So just send me a mail with a short, tell a little short about you and why you think it should be nice for me to work with you and why you want to work with me. And then we can take it from there. All right. This is what I have for now. So I left over to you, Mats, if you have any questions, if you have anything you want to include here.
To this. First of all, Johan, really, really good presentation, and all that you've said, it's really amazing. And just from this picture that you can see that Johan has about his own MLM business, I know the product and I know the system behind this. And just take a look at that. Less than 2% are networkers in this MLM business. And that's because the product is so freaking good. So if you're thinking, okay, yeah, I was in this successful marketing summit for getting marketing ideas. This is my sort of aha for you to realize you can build an MLM business out of pretty much any business, as long as it's based on the different steps that Johan has talked about. I mean, an MLM business is actually nothing more than an affiliate marketing, but in different levels. So you can earn money from more people, and just as any company, right, Johan? I mean,
yes.
The managers, they make money because of their sales managers assist their sellers to draw in money and stuff like that. But it's an equal system. I mean, at a car dealership, I worked as a car dealer in myself back in the days. If I sold a lot of cars, it wasn't very like hard to actually earn more money for me than my managers or the CEO of the company for that month. That was like, if I did my part, I made the money. So, and I think another thing that you talked about, Johan, that is really, really, really interesting is the nurturing part. So many people think that, as you said, I can do this better myself. They have an idea for a small section. Yeah, I want to contact people in this way or in that way, or I want to do a spin-off with this. I want to do, they do promotion materials in Canva or like YouTube videos or stuff like that. Sure. But with a system, a business with a system, they've thought of all of this. Sure, you might not love it all, but it works. And they thought of everything. So they have everything from acquiring customers or approaching customers, acquiring customers, and then actually how to nurture those in the long run. So it's not, I would say that's a really good thing to see if the business is thinking in long terms and is interested in providing service for their customers and not just sell, sell, sell. Wouldn't you say that, Johan?
Yeah, if you have a great product, you don't need to have top trained salespeople in your business.
Exactly.
You only need to have product who are what I say, worshipped to the product.
Yeah, people that like the product.
That like the product, that and you got to have these people to tell other how much they like the product. It's equal with a movie.
Yeah,
you can tell people about a great movie, I said, because you're passionate. You have passion about the movie.
Yeah,
you like the movie and you talk about, you have to see this movie. This is a great movie.
Exactly.
What's happened if you build a system that you could get at least 5% or 2% from the cinema if you bring people to the cinema?
Yeah.
It's the same thing here. If you like the product, you already talk with people about the product.
Mm-hmm.
So why not focus on the product if you're already in the MLM business?
Yeah.
It works outside the MLM business, and it's work even if you don't get any money for it. You recommend people to movies, and they go to the cinema to pay a couple of 100 crowns just for a movie ticket, and you get nothing for it.
Exactly.
Think about it. Can you get 10 crowns, $5 or something? Not $5, but something from the cinema.
Yeah, and it's really, really easy. And as I said before, like the first level is, if you want to do it from your own business, that's like building an affiliate system. And you'll see more about that with one of our other speakers. But if you want to take that to the next level, Johan is the guy to listen to.
Yes.
Yeah. So Johan, is there anything else that you want to say?
Yeah, I want to say, if you like what I have talked about, and if you want to work with me, just send me a couple of lines, and I'm gonna respond it in a couple of days.
Awesome. Johan, thank you so much. This is like really, really good stuff, because I know exactly what you've done over the years. We've been friends for see here, like five years, something like that.
2015, I think.
Yeah. So it's like
September 2015.
Correct. And that was not within this, right? Because that was then we were looking at apartments in the Mediterranean. So it's totally different. But trust me, Johan You can take his word to the bank. He's trustworthy, and he is an amazing guy when it comes to business and keeping other people to their promises. Johan, I'm really grateful for you sharing this awesome stuff today, and I'm really rooting for you, and I hope that everything goes well with the UK business for you.
All right. Thank you so much, Mats.
You're welcome. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day. See you.